The August stats are in, and for the fourth consecutive month, Calgary has set a monthly sales record. In fact, the sales numbers in August were higher than March and April, which are two of our busier spring months. So how is this low inventory and high demand environment affecting home values? Are we seeing the same market strength across all property types? And what can we expect to see come this fall? Well, let's take a look and find out. Now, before we do that, for those new to my channel, my name is Scott Glover and I am a real estate professional here in Calgary. I help people move to and around the greater Calgary area. If you have questions about the Calgary real estate market or are planning to make a move and would like to talk through a strategy, you can reach me via my contact information in the description below. You can call, email, text, or book a video call via my calendar link. If you want to stay updated on the Calgary market, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now let's start by looking at those August record sales numbers a little bit more closely. Here's the total sales graph from the Calgary Real Estate Board. August finished the month with 2,729 sales. This is the first time that August has even crested the 2,500 sales mark. And as you can see, it's quite a bit stronger than any of the previous Augusts, going all the way back to 2009. In last month's video, I talked about the amount of people moving to Alberta, which is a large reason why we are seeing such high sales numbers. In Q1, there were approximately 51,000 people who relocated to the province, and while I haven't come across any updated numbers for Q2, it's safe to say those numbers are still high. If we look at new housing, Alberta recorded 3,290 new home starts in July, a decrease of 8% from July 2022, but up from 2,368 in June. Now switching to supply, here's the total inventory graph going back to August 2009. August finished the month with just over 3,200 homes on the market, a record low for the month and well below the 6,000 homes that are usually available. The 3,200 homes is also 230 less than what it was at the start of the month and 1,500 fewer or 32% less than August last year. While new listings did improve compared to the levels seen in 2022, strong sales have caused inventory levels to hit record lows, resulting in conditions continuing to favor the seller, which is driving further price gains. The benchmark price in August grew to $570,700, which is 8% higher than the $528,000 it was in August of 2022. This is the 8th consecutive month of price gains, and as you can see in this graph, just how much prices have grown since January. A look around the city shown in this graph highlights the price growth by quadrant. The highest year-over-year price gains occurred in the most affordable regions of the city's northeast and east districts. Prices have also increased across all property types. The detached segment grew to $696,700 in August. That's an increase of 10% year over year and an increase of $72,000 since January. The semi-detached segment only had about 197 sales in August, but those sales resulted in a benchmark price of $623,000, a 10% increase year over year, and an increase of $61,000 since January. At a benchmark price of $413,200, the row or townhouse segment reported the largest year-over-year increase at 16%, which is also $57,000 higher than in January. And the apartment segment, which had the most sales after detached homes, had a benchmark price of $309,100, a year-over-year price gain of 14%, and an increase since January of $36,000. So, to recap, the summer months finished with sales higher than two of our stronger spring months. Inventory remains at record lows and prices have increased for 8 consecutive months. So can we expect to see the same conditions as we move into fall? Well, typically in the fall, we see sales and inventory decline each month through to December before both start to increase in February as we approach spring. This year, with sales gaining momentum through July and August, and inventory already at record lows, I don't see these conditions changing for the remainder of 2023. This is something I like to watch on a daily basis, so if I start to see the trend shift, I will be sure to record another video to update you, which is another reason to subscribe to my channel. I know I'm not above the shameless plugs. So if I'm looking to buy or sell in 2023, what can I do to navigate this? For those who are selling, last month I talked about not overpricing your home and how by doing this, you might actually get less for your home. This month, my advice is that if you are planning on selling, make other plans. What I mean by this is that when a home first goes on the market, there's usually a flurry of showing requests, and the first few days can be quite busy with people touring your home. If your home goes on the market just before the weekend, it's a good idea to plan to stay with a friend or relative if possible. And if that isn't possible, plan out activities that you can do for an hour or up to a full afternoon or evening to help pass the time. If your home goes on the market midweek, your late afternoon and evenings can be quite busy with showings, so you may want to work late or spend the evening with a friend. In most cases, you will have advance notice when a showing request is booked, but to prevent frustration, have a few activities planned so that being out of the home for a few hours isn't too inconvenient. For those planning to buy, last month I talked about engaging a real estate professional early in the process to help have someone in your corner working for you and helping you set up a plan. This month, my advice is to have your ducks in a row. In addition to talking to your mortgage advisor or financial institution in advance for a pre-approval, ask them how long it takes to get their approvals done. You could also talk to a home inspector in advance to see how far out they're booking and make sure you're comfortable with the services that they offer. If you're buying a condo and having the documents professionally reviewed, which I recommend by the way, you can ask them how much time they need to do a proper review. All this work will help you save time during the condition window by knowing who you'll be using for these services in advance. It will also hopefully help you put a tighter condition window in your offer, which could help you win when competing with others if all other aspects of the offer are similar. Having your ducks in a row in this busy market will help you reduce stress and help you be better prepared when you find that home that you want to put an offer on. Thank you very much for watching this Calgary real estate market update for August 2023. Hope this information has been valuable to you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for future updates and of course, local real estate insights. If you'd like to have a more personalized conversation about your specific situation, please leave a comment below, or you can reach out via my contact details in the description. See you next month.